Hello and welcome to the Energy Connect studio at ADIPEC 2024. I'm delighted to have sitting in the studio next to me today, Minister Matt Jones, the Minister of Jobs, Economy and Trade, Government of Alberta in Canada. Minister Jones, thank you so much for being in the Energy Connect studio.
It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. So this is your second ADIPEC and you represent the largest energy producing province of Canada. What do you see in ADIPEC and what does Alberta bring to ADIPEC?
Well, as you rightly pointed out, Alberta produces the majority of oil and gas in Canada. We just hit record production of 4.3 million barrels per day in August. So I see tremendous opportunity for Alberta products and service companies with expertise in oil and gas to contribute to this market and leverage our learnings and our services to other areas of the world.
One of the expertise that Alberta has developed is in hydrogen.
Yes.
And what are the opportunities that you see that Alberta can contribute to in the global hydrogen market?
Yeah, so to date, Alberta's producing around 2.5 million tons of hydrogen. 500,000 of that is actually abated already. And we have a net zero hydrogen plant being developed near Edmonton, which will produce another 500,000 tons, over 90% of which will be abated through carbon capture. So Alberta has vast, low-cost natural gas that we can use to produce blue hydrogen coupled with carbon capture. So I see that as the opportunity to supply the world with more clean energy. We're in discussions with markets like Japan and South Korea and others who are looking to use hydrogen via ammonia to reduce their emissions in power production.
You spoke about carbon capture, and that's also another area where Alberta is leading. And what are the roles in which you see CCUS contributing to the global energy ecosystem?
Yeah, we have two world-scale carbon capture facilities already up and running. One's called Quest and one is called the Alberta Carbon Trunk Line. They've already stored over 14 million tons of CO2 and they have capacity to continue to store even more. So you look at those those difficult to abate industries, say cement or steel production or heavy industries and power generation even. And if you locate it in Alberta next to a carbon hub with a CCUS facility like the Carbon Trunk Line or Quest, you can do those activities while also capturing the carbon. And we do have interest from large cement companies to do just that.
Another area where you're really doing a lot of groundbreaking work is in reducing methane emissions.
Yes.
And how can other countries who are trying to do the same learn from your example?
Yeah, we've reduced methane emissions by 45%, and we did that through a combination of policy tools and also through a regulatory regime that incentivized innovation. So we basically put in requirements for companies to reduce methane emissions, but we also provided support so that they could develop the technologies to do so. So they went from high bleed to low bleed pneumatic solutions, and we also gave them royalty exemptions for utilizing flare gas differently.
Right, Minister Jones, thank you so much for your time, and it's been a pleasure hosting you here.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow us on our social media and on energyconnects.com. I'll be back with more studio interviews. Stay tuned.